And now for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome our Grand Marshal, Global Marketing Director of Can-Am Off-Road, Olivier Camus.
First, start your engines.
As he moves down, I believe he blows a left rear tire, sends him into Eric Almirola. Daniel Suárez has to avoid him, spins to the infield. I think other than some tires, Daniel might be okay. Heavy damage to the 48 of Jimmie Johnson.
All right, let's turn up our Fox visor cam and show you what Daniel Suárez saw.
Half back to the 43.
Great job, great instincts to be able to turn to the left. He saw in the corner of his eye Jimmie Johnson having a problem in turning back into the field and avoided him.
Rear bumper.
Absolutely nothing that Erik Jones could do any different to avoid that. He gets a little loose right there. He checks up. Oh, you can hear it pop. I heard it pop.
He felt it, backed off, got down low, but when it popped, it just went left.
Now, I don't know if you know, he ran something over, but these cars are down, sparking a lot. These are the highest speeds they've seen in any kind of conditions. I just wonder if maybe there was a rub on that left rear fender.
Here's Jimmie Johnson's radio.
I just don't any tire rubs or anything. I'm really perplexed. All right. Well, we'll get the backup up. All right, bud. Thanks, man. Sorry.
Yeah, clearly in that view, the left rear was down. Daniel Suárez has made a pit stop and continues.
Oh, they're wrecking. 24's around.
Oh, no.
William Byron, the rookie.
Hold her down.
Stenhouse jumped out to make a move. I don't know if that...
Never touched you, but he pulled you around with air.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I saw. He gets right up to that rear bumper and then goes to side draft that left rear. Well, I mean, look how close he is. And it just, basically, that just packs air like Larry was talking earlier, but instead of pulling him back, it actually took the back of the car and turned it around.
Mike, I think the way the air is moving around these cars right now, with the cars the way they're set up, nobody's really sure what's causing these things to happen. Boy, Stenhouse is.
And he did get the nose, and there's a lot of you know, different pieces that connect to the radiator in that nose that could have been damaged that we can't see from here.
Let's hide our back. 24 minutes, 17, topping on the line. Stand behind you, stand behind you, stand behind you. Stay up top. Stay up there. Inside.
Now let's ride with Kurt Busch.
Wow.
That just shows.
Spinning, left, keep digging, straight ahead. You're all clear here, all clear.
Wow, what a shot.
We were just all kind of riding in a single file line, and a couple guys were trying to make the bottom work and just got sucked around. So.
David Gilliland is around down in turn 1 and took a pretty hard hit into the wall.
Heavy
that will put us under
car.
our third caution flag.
We talked about
Be okay.
Alex Bowman being far enough.
He's an idiot. He won 2 of these things. Now he's a hero. So,
luckily, he was able to avoid that.
round of applause.
Let's see what
Stenhouse,
let's see where Stenhouse was in this whole thing, because he was right there.
Run, gets into the corner. Oh, same exact situation as he crossed over. That is basically just turning these cars sideways when you get that close and pack air in the left rear.
I just
turned him right around.
Jeff, I just think that shows what a fine line it is between a car that you can hang on to and one that just a little air moving and you go around.
And again, no contact between the two.
No.
And Stenhouse obviously is very confident in his car's ability to move around because he's making some pretty aggressive moves.
It's hard lick right there. That nose hammered that wall.
Just nothing David could do right there. Once that car came around, he was just along for the ride. That's what the 12 just paid back by trying to take the lead there. Crash on the back straightaway.
Keselowski tried to jam it in there and bump draft. He pays the price.
That's a good race car that just got torn up.
Jammed it in there. The hole closed right up on Brad.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell if he was trying to come up or if the one car, McMurray, just forced the issue.
That's what I say, Paul.
Not happy.
Jamie McMurray just closed that hole right up.
That's coming to the rear bumper. It looks like the two actually moves down a little bit for a split second and then thinks twice about it, but McMurray was there by then.
Now you'll see that close up from the Goodyear blimp.
So great run here by McMurray. Now Keselowski's trying to figure out what to do with it. He almost thought about going to the 12, but he comes back up and McMurray filled that space and nowhere to go but in the wall. Ready to go on his teammate Logano. Yeah, you can see as he starts to come up, they hooked a little bit and it made it even look worse as Keselowski turned into the outside.
Well, we saw Blaney do this very same thing in the clash. He tried to get the lead and he pulled out a line and nobody went with him. I think he still ended up fourth, but he doesn't want to run second.
38 to 17 behind. Outside with a run. Keep coming straight ahead, straight ahead. You're good, you're good. Caution's out here.
Nice.
Up there, side by side. Hold by one out front. One inside. Half out front. Inside.
Well, Suárez has done some great maneuvering around some of these wrecks tonight.
Wow. Logano trying to spoil it.
Oh.
Ryan Blaney for Team Penske.
Oh, out there.
Logano got him. Oh, he got him at the line.
Most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Grand Marshal, Senior Vice President of Global Brands and Communication for Can-Am, Anne-Marie LaBerge.
Drivers, start your engines!
11 complete.
Chase Elliott pushing the issue with Erik Jones.
Oh, Jones around.
Just like we saw in Duel 1 with Stenhouse.
Yep, same thing.
Matt DiBenedetto, the 32. Patrick shoots by. Kyle Larson is in it.
I think Larson, minimum damage. Oh, no, his left front's tore up.
You know, anytime there's a rule change, Mike, Jeff, there are unintended consequences.
Stays right there on that crucial part of the quarter panel, and that air, as it was packing up on that left rear, as Erik Jones came off the banking, spun him right around.
I don't think that Jones ever hit anything.
You can see Jones gets a little
contact
loose right
there. You saw that right front tire spoke a little bit.
And a tough break for the 32 at DiBenedetto. Go Fast Racing, one of the sport's smaller teams, caught up in that one.
Danica did a great job making it through.
Did he touch you? No, he was sideways the whole time.
And no contact there.
Because
you
how
can
low
just
the
see
car
it start
was.
to come around.
It's just loose. That just looked like all air right there.
And once again, no contact. Boy, DiBenedetto took a hard shot into the wall, as did Kyle Larson. Elliott rules at Daytona. Chase Elliott covers the bottom and beats Kevin Harvick by a car length.
How about Erik Jones sneaking in there getting third?
Good job, fellas.
Amazing.
Car really just stepped out with him there as he was on the bottom of the racetrack. We've seen that a lot in the Cup Series. Of course, you know, a lot of changes in the setup of the Cup Series.
Caution on the track. Oh, on the backstretch.
Caution's out. He's off of you.
That's the 50 of Travis Kvapil.
Looks like he's expired an engine.
So 3 laps in, yellow for the first time.
Tough break for our former series champion Travis Kvapil.
An early caution at Daytona.
Nice of spinning there. Let's see if we can see what happened. Oh, just got in too hot. Just came in way too hard. You could see the tire changer waving his gun at him. Let's watch from his vantage point.
I wonder if his vision had been blocked in some way, because that is a mistake that you don't see Matt Crafton make very often.
I think he just missed his pit. He was way out against the outside grass when he was only about 3 pits away.
Tries to turn back to the bottom, Phil.
Just got loose. Just simply got loose.
And watch the driving some of these racers do to get through it.
How about Parker Kligerman? He got hit by the 20 of Legacy. There's that hard contact to the safer barrier for Jennifer Jo Cobb.
Well, it's amazing that Coughlin and Sargent both avoided significant damage. Coughlin, you see there spinning, and that was Sargent right behind him. What a big hit for Jennifer Jo Cobb.
Thank goodness for the safer barriers.
You're right, Phil. We both hit that wall down there when it wasn't protected. And
let's go on board with Cody Coughlin. Infinger is just up ahead on the left.
Stay up here. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Lock it down, lock it down, lock it down. Keep it locked down. Release the brake, release the brake. Okay. Keep it locked down, keep it locked down, keep it locked down. Nice. Didn't hit a thing, Jerry. Get it powered back up and get turned around.
come on, Jerry, give me some tires. I want to go again.
Boy, it's nice to have a voice like Jerry Cook in your ear that here.
It's also nice, Phil, to spin at 190 miles an hour off turn 4 and not hit anything. Watch this 2 truck right there, sideways. A little bit of contact with the
Dalton
98.
Sargent.
Or is that Sargent in the 25?
25, yeah.
It's amazing. Sargent didn't do more damage either. There he goes through the Monster Energy logo on the top of it.
Oh, got one sideways on the
right front down.
And that is Kligerman.
Wreck in front of you, wreck in front of you.
The right front went for Kligerman at the same time that Noah Gregson had a problem and Bo Lamastus involved.
Watch out over there to the left.
Still top 3.
You could see they were
keep coming, keep coming. Caution, the will be out. It's not out
You know
yet.
the view. You see, there's the contact. Watch. Actually, I don't think there was any contact. Noah just got sideways trying to avoid the 54 of Bo Lamastus and couldn't hold on to it.
Lamastus was tight beside another truck, and it just...
Lamastus making his trucks in.
We were trying to block. I mean, you're doing everything to keep the lead, and I think it shoved the right rear quarter panel a little bit forward and into the right rear tire, and then finally it vibrated, and then I blew a right rear going into 3 and just held it wide open trying to stay off the racetrack.
You know, that's part of plate racing, and you know, it's kind of unfortunate that, you know, in a series where we're really trying to be conscious of the budget, we come here and tear up 25 trucks every year. So it just makes it tough for us smaller teams, but we'll bounce back and move on.
Turn 3 there, so I don't know if he had something got down or what. And I tried to kind of get up and avoid it and end up getting clipped in the right rear, I think. And not much I could do, I guess.
So this is his first time here at Daytona.
He went to Talladega.
Oh, hard hit again. 68 of Greenfield.
Looks like Matt Crafton might have gotten to the outside wall too, but hard impact.
The 28 of Brian Doza, the 7 of Corbin Forrester.
Yeah,
you see the 88 of Crafton's got heavy damage.
Heavy damage to the 88.
What's needed? You're all clear on the top, both sides. Hang tight there, hang tight.
Yeah, Matt was going to try to shoot the middle there when Clay was up the racetrack. Oh, that hurts me. Look at Cody Coughlin, that job he does. He was right behind the 0-2 of Austin Nell. Austin got his right front fender damaged.
And earlier he was down in the dirt on the back straightaway. He just keeps avoiding messes.
Could have collected so many more, even than what it did. The red, by the way, has come out, so they are going to stop the trucks over between turns 3 and 4.
Watch right side of your screen. The 68 comes back down because Matt was going to try to go up through the middle. He had committed to the middle of the racetrack.
Look at Jordan Anderson in that 3 truck. Just held it as low as he could and made it by. Still trying to avoid spinning trucks, but nice job by Jordan.
Justin Fontaine, that white truck going out the bottom of the screen, also did a nice job avoiding that.
More action before the white flag flies.
You know,
oh!
Contact and into the wall is Gilliland, but keeps it going.
Sauter holding back Haley. And Johnny Sauter is going to win the season opener at Daytona.